Well, thanks for visiting us here at KTALnews.com. I'm meteorologist Josh Morses, and this is your Monday morning forecast update. Me feel a crunch under your feet this morning. We have quite a bit of frost expected out there right around sunrise, which has changed obviously due to the time change. The sun will be coming up around 6:30 this morning. It is going to be a pretty pleasant afternoon awaiting us today. Still on the cool side for most of your Monday here, but we'll have some warmer weather returning to most areas by tomorrow, and we'll stay in the low 80s for most of this week. Coming off the weekend in the 60s, you'll definitely notice the warming trend over the next day or two here, and then we have another cold front on the way over the weekend. That one not likely to bring us much rain, but it is going to give us another cool down by next weekend, and I'll show you that here in just a moment. Speaking of cool temperatures, most of you will step out into temperatures either in the 30s or low 40s this morning. There's actually a frost advisory in effect here for most of our counties in Arkansas, as well as Claiborne Parish in Louisiana. This is where the temperatures could get down to about 34 or 35 degrees or so. So just kind of recommended maybe cover up the plants this morning if you're seeing this early enough, but likely we'll see some cool nights this week, but this will probably be the coldest one that we see this week. We do have high pressure building in, so that usually gives us the cool mornings and the sunny and warmer afternoons, especially this time of the year. And the temperatures today, really nice for us this morning. We'll stay just kind of cool and comfortable once the sun is up here in a few hours this afternoon in the low to mid 70s. Again, 60s over the weekends. You'll notice it will be warmer today. And given the time change, the high temperature usually occurs sometime between 2 and 3 p.m., so a little earlier in the day when that high occurs there. And if you work a typical 9 to 5 here, once we get to about 5 o'clock, you're commuting home, the temperature is already cooling down since the sun's going down. So I would recommend a jacket this morning. May actually need it a little later today if you're getting off of work maybe after 5 p.m. or so. So look at the highs. I think we'll really enjoy those low to mid 70s this afternoon. A look at your Robin Stated Futurecast. Nothing going on here. We'll stay completely sunny through the afternoon and evening today. And a lot of these dry days as we continue through the week here, it's looking pretty doubtful we'll see much in the way of measurable rain this week. And the reason we're going to have pretty quiet weather, you can see this ridge of high pressure building back in. That's going to be the dominant weather feature for at least the next few days here. But that will keep the jet stream well up into Canada. So we have what is called zonal flow here. You can see the jet stream lines basically flowing directly west to east across the country. Doesn't let the cold air dip down with the jet stream, really doesn't let that warm air come up, so we get those cool mornings and just kind of sunny and pleasant afternoons for most of the week here. And you can see that dip in the jet stream. We do have some of that cooler air coming down by the weekend here, and again, just a slight chance of some rain here. This may be Saturday night into Sunday. Obviously it's a ways out, so the timing and potential impacts could change here, but I really don't expect we'll see much rain. But there will be a cool down likely late in the weekend after spending most of the weekend in the 80s. That front over the weekend should drop us back into the 70s there, but the cool nights and mornings each night will be in the 40s and 50s for the most part this week, and your highs throughout the week in the low to mid 80s as well after today, and then we'll cool down with that front coming in over the weekend.